What's up YouTube? It's SR Lifestyles back again with another video for you. We're doing something a little different today. We're going to be looking at the Supreme New York Fall Winter 2014 preview book. Basically, Supreme, if you didn't know, they give you a preview of everything they're going to release a week before they actually do. So what we're doing is we're taking a look at it today and we're going to give you our thoughts and opinions and what our favorite pieces are in this collection. So we'll get right into it. What's the first piece we're doing here? Alright, so the first piece we're looking at is the box logo pullover. There's two colorways that I really dig in this one. The first one is the American flag box logo one. I'm not sure that I would wear it just as a hoodie, like out and about. I'd probably layer the piece. I'd probably throw a black leather jacket over it or something, because the flag pattern is a little too loud for me personally. And then the second colorway on it is this, the infamous Supreme color, which is the just a basic heather gray hoodie, and then the red box logo going right across. Not only is it my favorite piece, I think it's going to be a really sought after piece in general. So if you want to get your hands on this piece, keep your eyes peeled and don't hesitate to make that purchase, because they will go out quick. Next we'll go into Ruben's first favorite piece.
So I've always been a very big fan of Supreme's t-shirts. I always think that they make a really cool collection of t-shirts because they release it kind of as their own little collection. My first piece is personally this mask tee. I just really like the Oriental theme, and Oriental has been like a really big influencer in my style and how I dress. And I definitely thought this shirt was a very good reflection of that. So I decided to go with this. I know there's a couple other pieces that people are probably going to prefer over this, but personally I really do enjoy this piece.
Alright, so we'll go into another one of my favorite pieces. And this one's going to be, let's scroll over to it. It's going to be this right here, which is the Supreme collab with Champion. This is a reversible hooded jacket. To me, not only is it just a dope piece, but it's reversible, and in my opinion that means that you're getting two outfits in one when you make this purchase. So what you just saw was the first side of it. Let's go back to it real quick just so you guys get a good look at it. So on the one side of it you get all camo with the Champion logo going across the, looks like the left breast, and then on the back of it, or I guess on the inside, you've got a heather gray. So on the reverse side you've got what looks like the Champion logo again. This time just the big logo itself, with a heather gray mid and then camo sleeves. So that's just sick to me. And then on the back of it, which is the reason that I fell in love with it, is just this Supreme logo across the back there. And then as you can see, it's coming out in many colorways. The one I prefer is the all red one. A lot of you might choose the camo one as the most popular choice, but I think when this comes out I'm going to go with the red. So we'll go over to another one of Ruben's pieces.
Well, I've always been a Supreme hat kind of guy, but I can never be a camp cap kind of guy. I really do love strapbacks, and I couldn't think of any other hat that I would want more than this one. If it would load. Right when I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna need it. It's this leather script logo 6-panel in black, obviously, because it's the only color I wear. But I just think it's so simple. They had that. I love their little script font that they do. They usually put that script font on like their older looking pieces, like their aged pieces, I would say, like their natural, like it's supposed to look naturally aged, but they do it themselves. I think that they put that on all their different pieces. They had one on a hat about 2 seasons ago that had some corduroy on the bill or something like that with the same thing, and it looked kind of rustic like that as well. So this is a definite piece, that I'm probably going to be looking after to pick up this season.
Alright, moving right along to another one of my favorites. This is going to be one of the accessories that Supreme releases. As you guys know, Supreme releases some of the coolest accessories that you can find. We have a lot here at our apartment already, just because we dig them so much, and it adds some flair to your place. If you have an apartment or your own place, just make sure to look at their accessory pieces. The one we're looking at though that I picked out is the engraved brass Zippo lighter. This is going to be a little bit pricier, although you should expect that from Supreme New York regardless on any other things. But I like this because I got into a bad habit of, well, smoking cigarettes, but why not look a little flashy, have it in your pocket. Just something really cool. I really dig the engraving, kind of like this really old floral pattern almost. But I just really dig the custom engraving with the red box logo right under there. So we'll go right into another one of Ruben's favorite pieces right now.
Well, this is kind of going to be like a twofer since it's the same, under the same tab. But I think Supreme released a very awesome idea. I'm a very big 3M fan, and I've seen that throughout this collection that there's a lot of 3M involved. In particular with this hoodie, this is probably one of my top. This is up there with my favorite piece that I've seen so far. It's just a basic heavy thermal that Supreme always releases, but this time they put the Supreme logo across the hood when it lays down, and you can read Supreme, and it's in a 3M reflective material. As you can see, they have a couple different colorways of it, along with the American flag one, but I'm going to be basic and I'm going to try and go for the gray one because I just definitely think, I think gray 3M on a gray material looks really good together because it doesn't have the same texture, but it's still the same color. And another reason why I want this hoodie, I'll show you in a little, I'll show you after a couple different pieces that we talk about and why I really want this to pair it with another item. But like I said, this is going to be like a twofer because the other item that I really liked was this overdyed pullover. Like I said, Supreme does that little rustic looking, like aged pieces throughout seasons, and they put the script logo again on the exact same spot that they put the 3M on the last zip up that I just showed. I really like this. It's just a very basic hoodie. I know it's probably going to be really expensive, but honestly I really want to kind of alter it myself and add some holes and give it like a more vintage look, like an 80s pullover that I got from my grandpa or something like that. I don't know, I just really like that look for this winter actually. But I'm going to give it back over to Steven and let him show another one of his pieces.
Alright, so I'm going to show you my last two pieces. Let's see here. So what I wanted to do with my fall winter in 2014 is kind of up my game on the outerwear. So a couple pieces that I already had picked out for myself even before Supreme came out with this lookbook was a wool coat and black leather jacket. And I had picked those things out before Supreme released this, but conveniently enough they came out with it, and I mess with Supreme. So obviously I'm going to pick this over, you know, another brand's. So let's take a look at the first outerwear piece. It's the wool overcoat and kind of like this tan colorway with, it looks like a dark navy interior. And then you can see they've got the box logo just kind of peeking right up top there. But it's got a lot of nice minimal details. I really love that about this coat. It looks like you've got a breast pocket, and then you've got your two regular pockets, along with 4 buttons down each of your wrists. And then on the other side, or on the interior, we've got that dark navy, almost satin looking material. And then it has a patch in there. I'm not quite sure what it says. If you guys know what that says, leave it down in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And then we'll take a look at the back here. Just minimal detailing, but the stitching looks beautiful. And then down the bottom of the middle there, it has that splitting, so you know that this coat's going to be really comfortable when you wear it out. Alright, and then you can see we've got the black colorway as well, with what looks like a maroon interior. And then the back of the black. Alright, so that's the first outer piece I picked, and then I'll go ahead and show you the last one here. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm probably not going to get this piece simply for the fact that I just don't have the funds for this piece, because I already know how much it's going to cost and it's just out of my budget. But it's a nice piece regardless. I like that Supreme's releasing it. So let's take a look. It's the Supreme Perfecto leather jacket. It's such a beautiful leather jacket. You can see that it's genuine leather and that it's like you can just see the detailing with the zipper across the breast and then the zipper pockets on each side of you. And then you've got an extra detailed pocket on what looks like the left side there. And then it has that red flannel interior. I think that's such a beautiful look on leather jackets when they have that red flannel interior. Let's take a look at the interior. You get to see a better look at that red flannel pattern there. It also looks like a quilted stitching, so that's really cool. You can see how much love was put into this jacket. And then the back there, it looks like you've got also going to have some zippers along each wrist for you there. And that's it for the leather jacket. That's it for my top favorite pieces from fall winter. Ruma's going to wrap this video up with a honorable mention.
Well, I don't know if it's an honorable mention. I would say it's probably honestly, it's my favorite piece so far. First things first, right when I opened this up, I saw the face in the bottom right hand corner and I immediately clicked on it because it's the artwork by one of my favorite artists of all time, H.R. Geiger. And I really think that this is awesome, the fact that Supreme is going to be collaborating with his work. He recently passed away, but he did a lot of work for the movie Alien and stuff like that. So you can, if you look him up on Google, you can definitely tell the inspiration behind his pieces. But we're going to have to go outside of this preview right here and go into the lookbook. I was scrolling through all this and I noticed this at the very bottom, and I said, well, that's a really cool coach's jacket, and I said, huh, that looks pretty familiar as well. So I clicked over to the next one and it's H.R. Geiger. I think this is the sickest piece that I've seen so far. I'm so stoked for this H.R. Geiger collaboration. I'm really going to try and go for as much as I can out of it. And what I was talking about with that hoodie previously, the 3M zip up, is I would really like to pair these two together, the 3M zip up with this H.R. Geiger coach's jacket, and have that little 3M flash over the top of the jacket right up top here. I really think that would be an awesome look, and I think that would make my look for the winter season. It's just, I've loved H.R. Geiger ever since I've known his work, and I think it's just so sick that they collaborated.
Alright guys, well that wraps up our fall winter 2014 thoughts and opinions on their release this year. So in the comments below, let us know what your guys' favorite pieces are, if you got a chance to take a look at the lookbook or the preview. We appreciate the love and support. You guys have already been getting us really hyped over the views and the subscribes, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll keep producing these videos for you.